What up, Soul Fam? Video. Second of the day. I gotta share something. Look at all this beautiful nature around me. So, I was like really just inspired today to take action on starting to write the book that is flowing through me, right? And I've already written like 30,000 words for this book, but it's locked in my other computer that I ain't got a charger to. And honestly, I don't even think I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna start fresh, right? So I get this inspired download to just grab my laptop and just get out in nature and allow it to flow, right? So I'm walking, and in order to get where I'm going, I gotta go past the skate park, right? And I'm walking past the skate park, and there's about like 5 teenagers over there just mugging me, staring at me. Not in a weird way, but you know, just a typical way of how I usually get stared at. And Spirit's like, go talk to them. And I'm like, you slick. You're slick. So I'm walking over, and I'm about to walk through the gate, and I'm getting into my lower aspects, my fucking ego, trying to be scared, worried. And I'm like, how long are you gonna allow this to go on? How long are you gonna allow yourself to believe that full gazy ass story in your mind? And I said, I ain't going no more. And I walked through that gate, and I shared what I needed to share. Get back to where I'm at, where I'm about to write. And I got this energy flowing through me. But not a creative energy. Just I don't know. It's divine pressure. That's what it was. Felt like divine pressure. But like the release of it. And what I felt, or at least the message that I felt, was you just changed the timeline just by that. The timeline that was in place before you had that conversation is now changed. That simply, just by sharing that message with 5 of those teenagers out there about how this is their world. Don't allow some fuck to take it from you. Don't allow the fear of uncertainty take away your freedom. Stand up. And I let them know. I shared with them that things are changing. And if you love this fucking coming to the skate park, smoking your bongs, because they were ripping a bong, if you enjoy that shit, you gotta stand up. This is your fucking world. This is your planet. Don't allow them to take it from you. Take it back. When they say put a mask on, tell them to fuck off. You don't even gotta tell them. I didn't even tell them that. I was like, look, y'all ain't even gotta get confrontational. Don't even do it peaceful. Do it peaceful. Say, you know what, that shit, I just don't feel right in my heart. I can't wear a mask. That don't feel right. Sorry, Mom, I won't get a vaccine, Mom. Dad, it don't feel right in my heart. Something don't feel right, Mom. Something don't feel right, Dad. I did my research. I found out what it was. Did you? Or are you just listening to what you're told? I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Dad. I can't follow you no more. You're lost. And that's what it's gonna take. Because even though you think your parents have your highest good for you, they don't know any better. They don't. They're listening to what they're being fed, which is a bullshit story to create fear, to keep you scared, to keep you locked behind your door, to keep you fearful of me, to keep you fearful of your own fucking wife, your own husband. I mean, did you see some of the shit that they posted in Australia? Some recommendations for the individuals that want to have sex during this pandemic. They said no kissing, and if you can, make a glory hole so you guys could be distanced as much as possible. They want you to drill a hole through your fucking wall so you can make love to your wife, to your spouse, to your girlfriend, because they don't want too much close contact. They literally gave you the recommendation of building a fucking glory hole in your house. This shit, I can't make it up. It's a joke. But I shared what I needed to share. And I realized that it doesn't matter. Some people ain't gonna accept it. You know what? I was sharing it with them, and all of them had this shit-eating grin on their face. And I was like, look, guys, I know it seems funny. It seems like something out of a fucking Twilight Zone. And this shit, you know what? You might not listen to it. But when your parents are driving you to that fucking doctor's office and they're telling you that it's time to get your little COVID-19 vaccine, there goes your fucking freedom. There goes the person that you were. Because it's an RNA vaccine. And you know what? I haven't done too much fucking research on it, but I know enough that it's there to fucking modify your DNA. Your RNA is gonna remodify your DNA so you're not the person that you once were. Turns you into a true fucking sheep. Complacent. It started with your water, with throwing the fluoride in there. And now it just keeps on getting worse and worse. And now's the time. So whatever you have to share, you're walking by a group of individuals. You're doing your research. You know what's going on. What do you think you're doing when you keep that to yourself? Do you think you're being of service to this planet? Are you sitting there asking God, how could I be of service? What am I here for? And then he sends you a group of individuals. They're walking by, they're looking at you. They're almost waiting for you to say something to them. But your coward ass just walks by because you're scared. Why do you believe what you believe? And what is preventing you from standing in that power? What are you worried about? That they have an idea that is out of alignment with who you truly are? That they're gonna come up with this false, delusional ass story that makes no fucking sense? And you might believe it because you might not know who the fuck you are. Well, find out who you are. Now's the time. So if you're sitting there asking to be of service, and then God sends you an opportunity to, and you pass it by, what does that tell in the universe? I'm good. Too much of a coward, God. I don't have it. I don't have what it takes. In universe, I'm just stating, these words, they're not mine. Everybody has what they need to do what they came here to do. And if you haven't received it yet, it's on its way. Have faith. But share what you need to share. Don't keep it to yourself. It does nobody justice. And when you roll up to them pearly gates, or wherever it is, and they ask you, why did you keep it to yourself? Why didn't you share? We kept on sending you all this information, and you were reading it, and you knew all about it. And every time we gave you an opportunity to share that information with somebody that it could have benefited, somebody that could have served, you fucking walked on. Because you forgot who the fuck you were. Where you came from. What you came here to do. That fucking feeling, that fearful feeling, it's not real. Just like that fucking movie, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, that shit ain't real. It's fucking make-believe. Still produces fear though, but you know it's not real. So you go on and say, oh, I'm gonna keep watching, this is fun. But out here, you take it serious, like it's truth. But forget, you're in a movie as well. This is your Nightmare on Elm Street. Wake the fuck up. Because Freddy Krueger is coming here. He's ready to get that ass, what? So, I hope everybody feels that. Not just hears it, but feels it. And think about every time where you had the opportunity, because I've had plenty of times as well. But I just walked on by. But I'm tired of doing that. So I know now. If I walk past a group of individuals and they're all eyeballing me, I'm gonna go say hi. I'm gonna introduce myself. And I'm gonna share with them what I believe could serve them. Without any expectations that they accept it, that they embody it, that they share it. It's not my worry. The only thing I have to do is be aware of when I'm here to be of service. And you as well. Find your service. Find your purpose. And then after that, watch your life just become like a fucking movie tale.